Hello everyone, Trilo Bittersweet here. Today I'm going to be continuing my deep dive into weird knockoff video game merchandise that you can find on websites like AliExpress and Temu. Last week I looked at fake Half-Life Lego sets, so I thought it was fair this week to look at fake Portal Lego sets, since they are both Valve properties. I also thought I'd try to make my own Portal Lego design just for fun, so keep an eye out for that at the end of the video. As always, a lot of these sets that you find on AliExpress or Temu or whatever weird website you use to find stuff, they aren't official in any way, and they usually don't credit the person who designed this set in any way. So just keep that in mind before you go out and buy them. Often the only person profiting here is the person on AliExpress. I'll leave it up to you what sort of ethical guidelines you're going to abide by in your life, but I'm not going to be buying any of this stuff. It's interesting because there are real Portal Lego sets, or at least there's one real Portal Lego set. Though honestly, the real Lego sets aren't much to write home about because they are made within the design constraints of the Lego Dimensions game, which didn't allow them to do anything too creative or crazy with the property. But, let's take a look at these fake designs to see what could have been. Well, I say these are fake designs. Usually they're designed by, just regular people interested in Lego, and someone steals them and puts them up for sale on AliExpress. There are a lot of Portal gun Lego sets. There's this one, which does a little bit of an odd thing with the sort of curved top of the Portal gun. Not sure how I feel about the sort of, segmented design here. Those look a little weird. This other one, which, unlike a lot of fake Lego, seems to come in a real box. It actually lights up, which is cool, but they did spell aperture wrong. I assume that's on purpose to try to avoid any trademark laws or something. It seems like you can also switch between an orange color and a blue color to get the two different Portal colors. So overall, I'd say this one's kind of nice. If you are going to purchase it, I'd say get it on Amazon because it's about half the price on there. So don't buy it for like $60. Buy it for $30 if you're going to buy it. Doesn't have very good reviews on Amazon, but it is a knockoff product, so what can you expect? I also found on Amazon, and this is totally unrelated, but I guess there's a Portal board game. I didn't know about this. Let me know if you've played the official Portal board game. I said in the last video that Lego action figures don't usually look very good, but the exception to that is robots. Robots are more natural to the Lego design form. It's okay if they look a little weird. Robots already look a little weird, And their joints are often mechanical in the same way that Lego character joints are mechanical. So they can get away with a lot more. And that's true with all the designs for the different robots in Portal. We've got designs here for Atlas and Peabody, the robots from Portal 2 cooperative multiplayer. They come with a companion cube. I guess the cube is the ultimate thing to design in Lego. It's basically all cubes already. This one here, I guess it contains GLaDOS, some turrets, Wheatley, and Atlas and Peabody, all for the low price of $3. That's a lot of stuff for $3. I know in the last video I complained about the pricing on this stuff. This one does seem like a good deal, although you probably aren't getting a whole lot of pieces here. There are also these really big GLaDOS designs. They do look very cool. Of course, with these knockoff parts, you never know what the quality is going to be. This one here lights up, which is nice, so that might make it a nicer display piece. This one's interesting. It's like a Wheatley charging dock. I think that's from the game, yeah. This Wheatley lights up, which is pretty cool. I really like this design. As always, I'm going to try to put the people who actually design these things in the description of the video so you can look it up yourself. That's pretty cool. You can actually take him out, put him back in. I wonder if it's actually charging him or if he has a battery within himself that allows him to light up. I don't know. But you know what? It's a really cool design, and as always, I hope that the person who designed this is getting some kind of compensation. I said at the beginning of the video that I was going to try to make my own Lego Portal design, so I took out all the little Lego pieces that I have in a little box by my desk and started working on it. I don't do this kind of thing often, but here we go. I wanted to make something where you could see through the portal. So I designed this little thing, and this is what I came up with. Obviously that doesn't really look like Shell from Portal 2. It's the closest I could get with the pieces that I have. I also made a little portal gun. Again, closest I could do with the pieces I had. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what knockoff video game merchandise you'd like me to look at next. Thanks for watching.